The footage you're about to see is pure, unfiltered, unedited, just whatever the heck I felt like saying in a complaint video. Honestly, I hope you enjoy seeing me tweak out. Well, well, well. We waited a whole month for this update, and honestly, it was so bad that I actually went ahead and put on pants to go take a walk. This update right here, the occult update, is the worst update I've actually ever had to wait for. This was awful. It is the most money-hungry update I've ever seen in my life. Right here, we can buy 25,000 Spirit Wisps for 7,999 Robux. Now, 2,500 Spirit Wisp is going to take you a long time to get normally, because you can only get about 2 to 3,000 if you're lucky per 50, maybe, okay, no, like 30, 40 minutes. And it is 150 of these bad boys to summon for one unit. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, let's go ahead and look at the index right here. Oh my god, the chances are the exact same as a mythical unit from the standard banner. This is atrocious. You have a chance to not only get one of these, quite frankly, mid units instead of Diavolo, you have a chance to get a skin for characters you might not even have. This right here is a skin for Haruka Rin, a Battle Pass Season 1 unit. You don't even get the character, you don't get the unit with the skin. That is the most atrocious part of this whole update, in my opinion, besides the pull rates and crap like that. You don't even get the unit that you get a skin for. And since Haruka Rin hasn't been in this game, she hasn't been obtainable for about like a month and a half. Like, what made the developers think this was a great idea to add skins for units that aren't even obtainable? We can ignore the fact that we have mythic skins because we can always get mythic units. We can always get these. Haruka Rin, on the other hand, is an exclusive unit that you could have only gotten like 2 months ago. Imagine you finally get an exclusive rarity, and it's a skin for a character you can't even use. Don't even get me started on this guy right here. A 1 in 20,000 chance for this guy? Atrocious. Awful. Actually brain-numbing. This is by far the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my life. It's not even just the pull rates we have to talk crap about here, because if I go over here into the raids, we look at the brand new occult raid, the Mountain Shrine raid, we click on Infinite, it is a 1.5% chance to get the, I forget her name, the Psycho unit, and it takes 30 minutes to clear it. Does nobody see how awful this is? It is 30 minutes to clear it, and you have a 1.5% chance to get a unit that I have heard is actually very, very bad. If you weren't already crapping out of your own rectum about the fact that the pull cost for a single summon is absurd, well then you're certainly going to be having diarrhea over this one. It is 2,000 for most of these evolution items, after you obtain the unit. Do you know how genuine awful this is right here? Now, I get 2,000 doesn't really seem like a lot after you've already obtained the 0.5% chance exclusive unit, but the thing is that it's 2,000 still. This is still 30 minutes worth of wisps. And that is just awful. I would honestly dare say that this update has made this game comparable to Anime Defenders. The only main difference is that we're macroing and they're just using ults. That is the only difference. There is no longer any difference between Anime Vanguards and Anime Defenders with this update. Honestly, another big thing I want to talk about here, they gave us almost no content with this. I know it's a 1.5 update, but even the 1.1 update had more content in my opinion. Like, we get a few new units, but none of you guys are getting those units, let's be honest. Barely any of us are getting these new units because it is impossible for a casual player to grind. It is 13 hours for a guaranteed mythic pull, or guaranteed exclusive pull, my bad. But honestly, what ticks me off the most, they didn't even bother to reset any of these shops. Like, that is possibly what makes me angry the most here. They bothered to change nothing. We cannot buy more trait rerolls, we cannot buy more anything. There is actually no reason to grind this update. Grinding this update is fruitless. There is no point to it. It is a trivial thing. Like, you might as well just wait for anime... You might as well just wait for Anime Adventures to come back at this rate. Like, I waited my entire day for this update, and now my day is just ruined. It is 7 p.m. right now, and I have to go to sleep pretty upset because this update is quite honestly awful. If you remember, I said I had to go take a walk earlier. The reason I had to take a walk is because everything in my desk setup is too expensive to break. I genuinely... had this monitor not had a value of nearly 80-ish, maybe 100-ish dollars, I would have punched a hole right through it. Honestly, I think the only solution for us here is to boycott the game. If you truly love the game, please don't play it. I'm not going to do the same either. This is going to be the first night in a while I haven't had the game on at all. And it's disappointing. I think the developers need to learn exactly like what is a good idea, what is not, because this was an awful idea. This idea was horrendous and honestly a giant steaming pile of dog crap. It was not good. I don't understand why people why there's anyone supporting it. If you're supporting this update, then you definitely already got Diavolo, and honestly, good for you, I guess. I'm honestly not playing this game, though, until they fix this update. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day. Toodles, I'll see y'all next time. My name is